The untold story behind Simone Ashley's cut from the film, a heartfelt decision, and Brad Pitt's role as a producer. Celebrity demons. In the world of filmmaking, decisions can be heart-wrenching. Sometimes, incredible talent doesn't make the final cut. And when it happens, it's not only tough for the actors, but also for the people behind the scenes. That's the case with Simone Ashley, whose storyline was unfortunately cut from a highly anticipated movie. In an exclusive revelation, the film's producer opened up about this difficult decision, giving fans insight into the behind-the-scenes process and the emotional toll it takes on everyone involved. As much as we admire the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, there's a side to the industry that often goes unseen. It's not all awards and red carpets. In fact, one of the hardest tasks for a producer is having to call an actor and tell them they didn't land the role, or worse, informing them that their scene has been cut from the final edit. This is exactly what happened with Simone Ashley, who, despite delivering a stellar performance, unfortunately had her storyline removed. Speaking candidly about the decision, the producer explained, "There are two things I truly dislike about my job. One is calling an actor to let them know they didn't get the part. The second is informing them that their storyline didn't make the final cut. It's something that happens in every film, but it never gets easier. In the case of this particular movie, several storylines didn't make it to the final version, and Simone's was one of them." The producer continued to express his admiration for Simone Ashley's talent, saying, "Simone is a phenomenal actress. Not only is she an incredible actress, but she's also a fantastic singer. I personally called her to let her know, and that's something I like to do." It's clear that the producer holds Simone in high regard and is deeply disappointed that her storyline couldn't make it. However, he expressed hope that they would collaborate again in the future, promising fans that there's much more to come from this talented star. So, what exactly was Simone's storyline? According to the producer, it was intertwined with another character played by Damson Idris, who is known for his impeccable performances. Damson's character shares meaningful relationships with several characters in the film, including his best friend, his manager, and his mother. Unfortunately, the film had to undergo significant editing to fit the right length, which meant that certain subplots, including Simone's, had to be sacrificed. It's an inevitable part of the filmmaking process, one that every director and producer faces when trying to trim a film down to its optimal runtime. Despite her storyline being cut, Simone's performance is not forgotten. "Simone is just phenomenal," the producer emphasized. "She's a remarkable talent, and I have no doubt she's going to do incredibly well in the industry. I truly hope to work with her again on another project." It's a bittersweet moment, but Simone's star is undoubtedly on the rise, and fans can look forward to her future work. While we're on the subject of star power, let's not forget about Brad Pitt's role in the film. Known for his iconic status as an actor, Brad is also heavily involved in the production side of filmmaking. His expertise doesn't just end with acting. As a producer, Brad has proven himself to be a master of the craft. The producer, who has worked with some of Brad's directorial heroes, praised the actor-turned-producer for his profound knowledge of the film industry. Brad is a guy who understands every aspect of the filmmaking process, inside and out, the producer shared. He's worked with some of the greatest directors in the industry, and that experience shows. He's incredibly knowledgeable, fantastic in the edit room, and just a fantastic performer. When it comes to Brad's performance in this film, the producer is nothing short of excited. "He was born to play this role," they said, adding that Brad's portrayal in this film is nothing short of extraordinary. "The performance he gives is phenomenal, and I can't wait for people to see it. It's one of the best performances I've seen from him." For those who have been eagerly anticipating this movie, there's no doubt that it will be one for the books. With a stellar cast and crew, it promises to deliver something special. And while Simone Ashley's storyline may not have made the final cut this time, the future looks incredibly bright for this rising star. In the world of filmmaking, Not every decision is easy, but it's all part of the journey. Whether it's cutting scenes or making casting decisions, every choice is made with the bigger picture in mind. For Simone Ashley, this may not be the last time we see her in a major role. And for Brad Pitt, his dual role as both actor and producer continues to prove just how versatile and invaluable he is to the industry. Stay tuned for more updates from the world of Hollywood. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Celebrity Demons for all the latest news, insights, and behind-the-scenes stories from your favorite stars.